you stick your entire hand in it like this, and then you just push the radio from the back. Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's afternoon now. It's 12:15, and I'm actually working, but it's my lunch break. And on my lunch break, I decided to change the radio on my little Honda logo because it comes standard with one of those very 90s CD weird Honda thing. Never mind, okay? Shut up. You guys have seen the car by now. So last time you saw it was in complete working condition. And now, well, yeah. But this is the old stereo. This was in there, as you can see, very dusty, very dirty, very old looking. And we are going to replace it with a new one. It was a bit of a bastard to get out, especially because there are no tutorials online on how to remove a Honda logo radio, only how to remove a Honda Civic radio, and that involves taking out the whole thing around it. But what you have to basically do is take out the ashtray down here, take out the little ashtray cover, and then put your hand up here, you stick your entire hand in it like this, and then you just push the radio. Excuse the unshaven, uncut, pimply face, just don't look at me, I'm hideous. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Now we are going to replace it with the new head unit, as they call it in the car person terms. You wouldn't understand, it's a car mechanic thing. I'm basically a mechanic. Not really. Let me show you what it looks like. I went with a Sony Discs A212 whatever, but it has iPod USB connectivity, and it basically will just allow me to be a little bit modernized. Extra bass, it doesn't really matter. What matters is your sound system. Extra bass is just a marketing term, like a buzzword. Let's see what inside. What inside? Yeah, that's good. Let's see what's inside. Oh. Aha! Problem number one. These guys don't fit in to this guy, which goes in the back of the radio, so we're gonna have to go into this guy, I'm guessing, and do some magical stuff. So update, this is what comes with the car. This is the little adapter, and this is what it has to go into. Damn it, we need an adapter. Well, let's go get one. So I just got my cable, and trying to pay for parking. You can't, because the parking only accepts coins, and I don't use coins because coins are 90s. It's 2019. If you don't accept cards, what are you then? You're not even real. Well, this is gonna sound like an old man rant, and maybe it's something trivial, but nobody uses coins anymore. Upgrade your machines. Everybody uses cards. It's not this weird concept from the future. Cards are now, it's been proven that cards are safer than cash. Why don't you accept cards? It's really annoying. Such a modern center, and you don't even accept cards. That's like having a spaceship that's powered by, you know, an 8-liter diesel engine. I pulled into this little spot here just off the road because I forgot it would be wise if I tested it beforehand, so let's do that quickly. Okay, all the adapters are on. This is the part that was missing, the link between here and here, and these little funky cables is what I just got. Looks to fit fine. Let's see if the radio power's on, boys. Okay, little thing into big thing. Gonna have to put you down again. Okay, moment of truth. Ooh, that's satisfying. Okay, let's peel the thing off at the front. Oh yes, okay. Now let's see if it works. Let's power on the car. Where's the key? In the ignition. Yes, we have power. Nice. Okay, good. Let's install it. Right, let's see if it really is just plug and play. So slide that in there, slide it in. Oh yeah. Okay. And I don't know if it's in there. That's what she said about him. Is it gonna just sit? I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Like, if I try and take it out again, I don't want it to wobble around in there, you know? That's very wobbly. Okay, let me DIY it. Out of sight, out of mind. Isn't that what they always say? Although, I'm gonna see how much it rattles, if at all. Yeah, it's gonna rattle a lot. But I'm gonna put a little, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put little rubber around the side, probably. That's, I don't know. Okay, just leave me alone. Okay guys, I'm back home now and the radio is in one piece. So that's all good. Later I'm gonna put all of this back in. And the ashtray down there. And pump up all the wires here. And then try and find a way to kind of hook it so it doesn't like flap around like an old lady's handbag. Yeah, good times. Oh, and I need to fit this again because stupid me, I put the dash back on and I forgot to put in the cables for that and that. So okay, basically what I've done is I've taken the little rubber that was around this part and I've just added that in there, and now there doesn't seem to be any flexing going on. There's a little bit of flex, but I mean that was in the previous one as well. I think it's an old car. Have some mercy. And now I'm going to go test it out. Actually, what I forgot was that I have to plug the plugs back in again. So now the dash has to come off again for the 4th time, something like that. And God, Vincent, you're a spaz. For those of you that have never done this before, it's basically just slide it in. Oop, this is difficult with one hand. Success! It's in there, and now we can put the dash back on. Okay, and now there's these little clips. You just push that back in there. You'll probably need to align it first, unlike me. Push the top ones back in, the side ones, and then the bottom ones. Beautiful. Okay, the radio is now come loose, unfortunately. Why must things be so complicated all the time? You know what the problem is? This is the problem. I just need to bring that forward and bring this forward here. You know what they say, when in doubt, use a screwdriver. And now I've made it worse. Mission accomplished. Okay. Whatever, it works, just glance over that. It's actually cool, guys. So I bought like a phone mount for the windshield, and now it's a makeshift camera mount, so I'm gonna make use of that. Duh. It's really as simple as that. To fit a new radio, all you do is you unclip it, plug the new one out, plug the new one in. You might need an adapter, and that's it. The moment I ran into issues with electrical stuff, I panicked. I was like, shit, I've got to call an auto hi-fi place, because last time I did an auto hi-fi, it started a fire. Yeah, the foam actually caught fire and nearly set fire to my old truck, so that was not fun. But this was really actually quite easy, and I learned from my last mistake, which was don't be an idiot and just forcefully plug things in. Don't do that. It's gonna end in a fire and you might die. Don't. It's a bad idea. I found an auto hi-fi place though last time, and this was in South Africa, and obviously South Africa is way cheaper than Switzerland, and you know, they did it for me. This time I found the auto hi-fi place, and he quoted me 200 francs, which is 1-to-1 with $1. That's $200 just to install that. What I did it myself. All I needed was a little plug. That's it. Also, I've got my motor mount is squeaking. I oiled it the day before and it was fine, it's gonna need more oil. WD-40 for the win. There we go though, guys. I hope that was educational. I'm going on a little drive now, and I'm going to end it with a montage of me driving some hairpin corners in this racing machine. It's going next week for its first service. Well, under me. Gonna have the timing belt done and an oil change and oil filter. I know what you're saying, why don't you do that yourself? First of all, doing the timing belt is a pain in my Uranus. And I don't have the tools for it, and you have to get the alignment right and the little timing marks and all that stuff, and I don't have the patience all the time. And last but not least, the oils. So just keep in mind, this is Switzerland. Prices are not what you would expect. For 4 liters, I don't know what that is in gallons. 4 liters is like what, 2 gallons, maybe one. I don't know how much it is, but you know, for the oil for the engine, a 5W30 oil. Sorry, go ahead. I'm stopping. Jesus, you don't have to have a heart attack, an apoplectic fit, and also take your time, lady. Jesus, fuck. Sorry, bleep that part out. It's 99 francs for 4 liters of 5W30 oil. Yeah. And you can have the oil change plus filter done in Germany for less than what it would cost you here for just the 4 liters of oil. So anyway, I'm taking the car to Germany to have it serviced because first of all, it's much cheaper in Germany. Germany charges you I'm being charged €580 for a timing belt change, water pump, the oil filter, everything, plus labor, plus the coolant, everything. €580. That's it's $680. United States dollars, obviously, not any of the other shithole country dollars. I'm joking. I'm just kidding. Canada, you're not a shithole country. All the other ones, yes. No, joking. $680, yeah, and I don't think that's too bad for a timing change and timing belt change and everything, you know. Switzerland, guess how much it would cost in Switzerland? 1,200 Swiss francs. It's like $1,200 basically. Yeah. So definitely worth the petrol to drive to Germany. Petrol is going to cost me what? In this car, 60 francs for a full tank, $60. To drive to Germany to have that done. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I was going to record this, but I'm going to start recording it now. So enjoy this little montage of me driving hairpin corners in my little sports car that will be for rent. That is more to come on that soon. Enjoy. See you next time.